Yeah, I mean, my first right now thoughts is I'm really happy for our team and the fans. And, people have been waiting for a moment like this, to beat a really good team, a team that we respect, and to figure out a way to win. We're showing some resiliency. The last couple games, there hasn't been some pretty stuff, but I don't think we're in a position right now to be too entitled to complain about a win in the SEC. I don't care how they come; we'll take them any way possible. And we had some moments. I thought we played really, really good basketball. I mean, really start the game, the second half. Everybody made plays. Everybody contributed, and there was some moments there that I told the guys in the locker room that I think we're on to something. We could take it to another level, but I think we're on to something with how we're playing the right way. And we've been competing all year. I mean, our defense has been good, the guys' toughness, everything else. So, this is a great day, and hopefully there's more to come.
Questions for the players?
Jaylen, obviously they got some big guys in the post. Going into this game, what was the plan for you guys, you and Devin in the post particularly, and how do you think you guys performed down low against them?
I think it was just how it was every game. We knew coming in, like in the SEC, we're going to have some big guys, some big dogs that we're going to have to go after. And it's either you're going to lay down or you're going to fight back. And we chose to fight back. And we're just going to keep doing it and keep building. So.
Jason, there was a sequence in the first half where you hit one from about 30 and then followed one up on the break from 3. What do you remember about that?
I mean, those are pretty deep, but I work on those shots, so I don't think it was anything that I can't do. I feel like it's something that I haven't done a great job showing so far. I just gotta keep working. I know this season came with a lot of ups and downs for me, probably some of my toughest times in college so far with basketball, but I just know, like, when it gets hard, I just gotta keep working. So that's really been my main emphasis over this entire season, and I feel like today it showed a little bit that, when you put the work in, the confidence is there, and that's when you can make big time shots and big time plays like that.
Jason, you can hear, for both of you guys, you can hear about the importance of the rivalry, but when you go out there and everybody's storming the court, y'all learn something about what this meant to everyone here?
Yeah, it kind of felt like how it was, because we were there when we had beat Bama earlier in the season, and we kind of felt that, and that was crazy. So we kind of wanted to have the same feeling, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy. As you seen at the end, we was up 10, and they came back. And it's a 1-point game now, so just what's next? You just got to keep going. That's all it's about.
For Jason, same thing. What was it like out there, crowd storming the floor and kind of embracing all, just fans that you probably never met before?
I kind of piggyback up what Jaylen said. We were actually a part of that Alabama storm on the field, and we kind of like huddled up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we kind of like huddled up, but we made sure to get down there safely though, because it was an ambush down there. So we made sure to get down there safely, and like we kind of huddled up, like look around. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be us soon, and we just knew like what came with that. Like a lot of people just see the field storm, they just see the wins, they see the glory, but they don't see like what goes in behind the scenes. So we knew like every day we're gonna have to keep our head down and just work every day to be here. And like today being out there, seeing it happen, it was just like a surreal feeling. Like we prayed for times like this, we worked for times like this, and it was upon us. So it was a great feeling. Hopefully we can feel it again. But like me and Jaylen said, we want to get to the point where beating teams like that, like that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's not even crazy. Like being ranked opponents, we want to do that on the regular.
For both of you guys, it's kind of felt like a game like this has always been in there for you guys, but it's never fully shown up. Did you feel like you kind of broke through today a little bit?
Yeah. When everybody gets against you, it could be media, people around you. What you're gonna do? You're gonna fold, break, or you're gonna keep going. That's all it's about. You gotta just keep going, man. That's all it's about.
I feel like personally, every loss doesn't have to be taken negatively. You know, obviously, you come here for wins and losses, and you come here to win every game. But when you lose, you don't. You can attack it two different ways. You can cry and feel bad about yourself. You can feel down. You can feel sorry for yourself. But nobody, especially in this league, nobody feels sorry for you. So I feel like every loss we've had, we've done a great job of like understanding like what happened, what went wrong in that game. And I feel like me personally, I try to take accountability for what I can control and what I do. I feel like a lot of those games we've lost down the stretch, I made some costly plays, some bad decisions. And I feel like today I still made some that didn't go my way, but I was definitely more careful. Like I knew in the back of my mind, like you want to try to avoid this, you want to try to avoid this, and I feel like just those prior experiences of unfortunate situations that leads to us being ready and prepared for times like this to win a big game down on the stretch of the game.
Obviously, there's a lot of Vandy fans, a lot of orange as well. You guys looking around pregame, did that give you any motivation, extra motivation, or do you kind of drown a lot of that out?
I feel like going into the game, Coach already told us, like, our fans are going to hold it down for us, but at the same time, you know that Tennessee rolls deep, and you know that they're right up the street. It's a rivalry game. It's not going to be a regular home game, you should say. Like, it's going to be loud when they score, just like it's going to be loud when we score. So we know that it's dang near like a neutral site game. So we knew that coming in, it's going to be a fight. Like, you can't think of it as a home game. We're going to get all the calls. We know the ball's not going to bounce our way. The whistle might not blow our way. But at the same time, it's just like the resiliency down the line. We have to keep going no matter what happens. We have to stay in the ties of the game. Like, at the end of the game, they went on their run. We knew, like, their run was going to come. But it's just, like, the way we attack it, the way we stop the run. And I feel like we did a great job.
Both of you guys, people need to give more credit for Magnon's hops.
Yeah, my dog Chris, he's a hopper for sure.
Chris Marion's a dog.
I wanted to talk about your question. I was wearing one of my dad's jersey and it was orange. One of the days I went to class and someone had said we don't wear orange around here, and I was like, oh, okay, y'all are that serious. So ever since then, I always took it as pride. Like, we don't like orange. So when I saw that orange today, it kind of got into me. Like, we don't like that.
Was MJ's transition dunk a surprise, or?
Oh no.
MJ missed one just like that the other day, and we were on him bad. Like, bro, you gotta punch that.
Yeah.
And he finally did it today.
Yeah, you got hype for him for sure.
Man.
Do you see that kind of hype back to Magnon? Do you see that kind of jumping ability from him every day in practice?
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Both of them.
They both wake up jumping. They can sleep for 10 hours, wake up, touching the top of the square. Like,
It's crazy.
unnatural.
Tyler missed the free throw there. Obviously, probably tough for him in the moment. Worked out for you guys, but what's the message to him as older guys, leaders of the team, just to get back and keep playing?
He's young. It happens. Missing things like that. It's a part of the game. We don't. He took full accountability in the locker room. We telling him, like, man, it comes with the game. We found a way to close it out. Even if Chaz Lanier would have went down there and made both, we still would have had to find a way to close the game out. Like, it's a basketball game. The ball's not always going to bounce your way. It's a make or miss game. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he went to the line. Nobody was thinking, like, oh, he's going to miss. We had 100% faith in him. Next time if that same situation happens, we're going to have the same faith in him. And if he misses it, we'll find a way to make up for it. We're not going to sit here and beat him up.
Jaylen, you've had maybe your two best games in the league. Has something clicked for you since conference play started?
I don't know. Coach always told me it's not going to be easy. When he first brought me here, he told me you have to put your head down and work. It's not going to be like the Sun Belt. So, but yeah, I'm just getting in the groove right now. Finding myself, and they're still trusting me. That's just the best part about it. I got a community around me that's going to be rough, but they still trust me. And
you talk about getting that going for yourself. What does a game like this, where you have a double-double in a big rivalry game and get an upset win, what does that do for your confidence in continuing that?
Yeah, like I said, we don't like orange, so that had me going, and it was a good confidence boost. But I don't really pay it no mind. I'm ready for Alabama on Tuesday. So.
Jason, this is a team that's kind of thrown together from people from all over, a new coach. People may not have known what your identity was. You just came out and beat a top 10 team in the country. What does this do for the team's confidence and the team's swagger as the season continues?
I feel like I wouldn't say we were due for a win like this, because obviously we're not entitled to anything, but we work extremely hard, top down. Like, even our walk-ons, you can catch our walk-ons in the gym at 7 a.m. Like, that's our identity, is working hard. So I feel like we've always had a swagger about us. We all know what we can do, but it's just games like this. Like, I feel like you can see the sacrifice out there today. It was times where, none of us want to come off the court. Like, that's the truth of our team. Like, nobody wants to come off the court. We're all super competitors. I know I hate coming off the court. I know JC hate coming off the court. But at the end of the day, like, you got to sacrifice for those around you. And I feel like today we did a great job of that. And as long as we continue to build on that, the sky's the limit with us. Like, we went out there and beat a great team, a greatly coached and great organization in Tennessee. But at the same time, we know, like, what we can do, but we know what we have to do on a daily basis to reach that ceiling.
Jason,
Two more for the guys.
In the spring, we talked on the phone when you committed, and you said, we're not rebuilding here. We want to win immediately. Is this the type of win you had in mind?
Oh, for sure. we knew that a rivalry game, to us, it's a game, but we know that everybody else is bigger. So coming into a game like this, you got to attack it like a game, but in the back of your mind, like you always know, like we're playing for something bigger than ourselves here. We're not just playing for us. Like this game right here, we'll be talking about like past our years playing here. You know what I'm saying? And games like this really just show like our identity as a team. Like we're not complacent. We're not a team that's like, oh, first year, new set of guys. We don't really know each other. We don't know anything about each other, but at the same time, we come together every day like we're supposed to win right now. Like we're not. I wouldn't say we're a group of new guys. We're a group of like just competitors that really don't know each other. But at the same time, we're finding a way every day to mesh better, get along, and win. Because that's all we want to do. Sometimes you might see us bump heads and like that, but at the end of the day, we just want to win.
Anything else?
Jaylen, you had the 2 turnovers early on dribbling mistakes, and then go on to have one of the best halves of your Vanderbilt career. Just what was your mindset throughout all that?
Like I would be saying, like just what's next? I gotta keep going. It's not gonna be handed to you. Just keep going. I don't know. Other words to say about that. Yeah.
All right, thanks guys.
All right.